What's going on, everyone? How are we all doing? It is October 12th. Let's get it, baby. Another day, another dollar. Another day, another dollar. Another day on this Apex Trader Funding 50K account challenge. We got two $50,000 accounts. We're on day 14 now. Day 14, on our way to some success, baby. We're 76% win rate on the scalps. We're going for 1 point scalps using pure price action. And let's see what the day has in store. Now it looks like we're going down. It looks like we have a nice downtrend, but in reality, what I see, at least what the price action is telling me, we had a nice consistent move down in the overnight. We had the break, we had the test at the new low. We basically just reached the new low. So at this point, it might be time to actually start reversing back up. I'm not gonna get sucked in a short trade yet, unless we start going down or continue going down. Mr. Bill, good morning, Bill. So let's see. Let's see if we indeed bounce here. We're basically at the third touch. And I mean, compared to yesterday we started off very, very sideways. We traded lower and we just had a super, super intense rally up late in the day. So we might be wanting to give a little bit of that back, but who knows? Who knows? Let's take a look at the daily chart. Oh no, this is the 2 minute chart. 2 minute chart is jumbled mess. Daily chart. Yeah, we're rallying. We're rallying after some significant move down. So it's definitely possible that we have a wider term trend like this, but I'm not convinced yet. I'm not convinced. Baby squid, suyog aku. What's good? What's good? How you doing? How you doing, man? Or woman? I don't know. Or something else. What's going on? What's going on? Good morning. How are y'all doing? How are y'all feeling? Can you show how you apply your strategy? Yeah, so I mean, we haven't really gotten any great setups yet, but okay, in downtrends, say we're consistently moving down, consistently making lower highs, lower lows. I look for a two-legged pullback, and what that means is basically like take this scenario. We're counting from this new low. We have one leg up. Our first attempt to go lower is when this bar breaks below the previous one to it. As we keep going up again, as soon as the next bar breaks below, so technically this bar broke below the previous one to it, so that created a second entry short, a second opportunity to go short, a second attempt to go short. So if this bar had finished very bearish below the EMA and it looked like we were going lower because this downtrend was still intact, then I would look to go short. I would look to sell. So basically, that's what you look for. But then in the case like what we have now, I'm personally thinking the price action is telling us that it might be time to reverse. So I'm going to look for something a little bit different. I'm going to be looking for a higher low like we have here.
Order submitted.
So we're a little choppy right now, but basically, I'm thinking we're not in a downtrend. I'm thinking it's time to start thinking about a reversal. So if there is a two-legged pullback, if there is two attempts to go short, rather than trying to sell, I'm going to look for that two-legged pullback, but instead I'm going to be looking for a setup actually like we had here. Because here we had a two-legged pullback, we had a new low, first, second attempt to go lower that actually failed. And this bar is basically telling you a lot of shorts got trapped, and then that's why you had a little move up for a scalp at least. We just go for 1 point scalps. The EMA is 21-day EMA. 21-day EMA. But we had a similar structure like this at the start of one of the trading days a few days ago. I'm gonna look for it. I'm gonna look for it. I'm looking. I'm looking. I think it was honestly this day right here. So this is October 3rd. This is the overnight session where we had a consistent leg down. We had a break. We had a couple attempts to go lower, and then we just started working higher. Eventually we rallied down. But what happens in the overnight is not always an indication of what's gonna happen right when the market opens. Doesn't mean we're gonna keep going lower. Now we're just really working sideways at the moment. Mr. Johnny's back. Mr. Johnny's back, baby. For my stop entries, why don't I use stop limit orders with offset of 0 to control slippage instead of using a stop market order? I could use stop limits, but I don't know. Basically, first of all, in Ninja Trader, you have to go through one extra click. Like you have to click buy stop limit and then click check. But also, I mean, if the whole point of using a market order is that you get filled no matter what. I'm not too concerned about slippage. Slippage is something that doesn't happen that often. Like maybe I don't know the percent, but it's a low percent of the time that you'll actually get slippage. That's the main reason I use stop market orders instead of stop limit orders. Average profit per day percentage. I don't know, man. For this challenge, it's been roughly, let's see. Yeah, roughly 100 per day per account. $100 per day, which is, we were on day 13 yesterday. But we started off with essentially a $50,000 account, but you have 2,500 worth of a trailing threshold, so it's really 100 out of 2,500. So it's essentially 4%. It's essentially 4% every day. But I mean, these are evaluation accounts. They're not paid performance accounts. They're not funded yet. Now I am starting to think, you know what? it's possible that we actually do have a wider term trend, but I'm still not convinced 100%, but I'm not abandoning the idea that we can keep pushing lower. I mean, the EMA has been holding strong. Been holding strong. So no reason to force any trade really right now in either direction. And we'll see. I feel like we're either going to have a strong move down or a strong push up any second now. I appreciate that, student Nguyen. That's what I like to hear. That's what I like to hear. Are you using Apex accounts? Okay, and here's that strong move down I was talking about. I was saying, all right, it's bound to happen in one direction or the other. Oh, top step, okay. You think top step's better than Apex? If it is, why? Why do you think? You think we're going to 44.01? 44.01. Yeah, we got a couple points. I mean, 4,400 also just a major psychological level. Yo, 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 yo. Galin. Faster withdrawals. You can make 200 a day for 5 days and they let you withdraw 50% of the profits. After a month, they let you take out 100%. Okay. I mean, yeah, each one has their differences. I mean, Apex, you can take a withdrawal 2 times a month. But also, the end of day drawdown isn't that much different than a live trailing threshold. I mean, just because it's calculated at the end of the day, I mean, I don't see it as that much of a benefit. Yeah, so definitely creeping lower at this point, trying to push to new lows. Potential short setup right here. I'd rather wait for another pullback to the EMA before going short. You stumbled on funding pips is any good? Thoughts of learning with the $30 5K account? I have no idea. I don't know what funding pips is. I've never heard of it. Mr. Johnny says the NQ and ES are divergent. NQ made a higher low. All right. We'll see what happens here. We'll see what happens. Will it follow? Will we also start working higher? We're just in a tough spot right now. We're getting right near 4,400. That's why we're having some stack bars, some stalling in the market. But I mean, if we keep making an attempt to push through 4,400, we might just end up trading lower all the way down to the low of yesterday. Who knows? Anything's possible. Anything's possible. But Johnny's saying the dollar index is pushing past buy side liquidity. If it reverses, we could see a bullish day. Oh man. I mean, at this point, anything can happen. Anything's possible right now. Mr. Bobo. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Where are you from, Mr. Bobo? Where are you from? Let me know. How long you been trading for? FX Aaron the GOAT. It's about time. It's about time you showed up. I was waiting for you, bro. Okay, so it seems like we're just making lower lows, lower highs. We barely missed 4,400. Bounced at 44. Okay, here we go. We got one more tick. One more tick to 44. To 44. Trading 3 years. Nice. I've been trading about 3 years as well. Trading pips. Trading pips. I've never heard of it, but could be trustworthy. I have no idea. All right, we basically right at 4,400. At this point, I think we're going lower. I think we're going lower. No signs to say we're reversing just yet. But we shall see. We shall see, mates. You're having college work. All right, all good, man. All good, bro. Get those studies in. See you tomorrow. I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, so we didn't quite break past 44.00, which is honestly not usually the case of what happens. I mean, usually when we reach a certain key level like that, we don't bounce exactly at it. We either break below a little bit or don't quite reach it. So the fact that we bounced right at 4,400, I'm still thinking we're gonna break below that area. Doesn't mean it has to happen right now, but I'm still biased towards that. All right, peace out, FX Aaron the GOAT. Dinesh. How you doing? I'm doing good. Chilling, man, chilling. How are you? How are you, Dinesh? Dinesh, Moganan. Your drawdown is 4%, so risk only 0.5% of your 5K. 5%ers? I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Yes, sir. Yeah, I'm using Replicanto. Replicanto trade copier. I mean, at this point, we're just trading 2 accounts, but in the previous live stream, sessions, we were using 20 accounts and had no problems. That was a few months ago. All right, let's see. Let's see. Do we get another lower high below the EMA, trapping some longs? We shall see. We shall see, mate. Yeah, it's all good. I've never had any issues with the Replicanto trade copier. I did originally have some issues with the Apex one that they make, but Replicanto's all good. If you want to use it, I definitely suggest it. I got 20% off code you can use, Moo20, Moo20. But I think it's worth it. Because they're constantly updating the software too. There's always updates coming out. I'm always getting the emails. So it's not one of those trade copiers that's just set in stone and they're not improving it at all. They are. Okay, and there we go. There we break below the level, as we thought. So now, who knows? We had a slight break. If this uptrend is indeed valid, we had a break of it. It's also possible that, or did I say uptrend? I meant downtrend. I mean, is it possible we have actually something like this? Could be accurate as well. So the reason I'm saying this might be accurate is because we had a few bounces off the midline too. So usually if the midline is holding, it's a sign that you're doing something right in your trend channel. Don't use a random one. You learned your lesson. Spy money trade copy. You're gonna keep placing trade after trade without stopping, blowing your accounts. Yeah, Replicanto is a good one. It's definitely trustworthy. A lot of people use it. Have no issues. But yeah, look at this. The midline is basically exactly where we're having these bars close at. So at the moment, it looks like this is valid. At the moment, that's what it looks like to me. Let's make it red. Let's make it red if we're going down. If we're going down, let's make it red. Okay, we bounced 43.96. Let's see yesterday what the next target might be. I mean, we made a lot of lower highs, a lot of areas we might bounce. I mean, we basically reach right here. Next level might be 43.89, 43.90, right around there. But the low of yesterday, 43.77. Might be the eventual target. What's going on, people? What's going on, people? I see some new viewers in here. I know you're out there. Welcome, welcome. Welcome in to Moo Trades live stream, baby. Let's freaking go. Let's get a setup, baby. Let's go. No trades yet. No trades yet. No real amazing setups. 27 minutes into market open. Let's see what we can get. Let's see. Do we get a pullback? Do we get a nice short opportunity? Even in the overnight session, I didn't see anything too enticing. I mean, there was this trap right here. Failed second entry short. That looked pretty nice. Always Colleen. Always Colleen. If you have any questions, drop it in the chat. Everyone's here to help. Everyone's here to help. How it goes? How it goes with you, Trader's Chick? I've been missing you. I've been missing you. I need a nice little Trader's Chick in my life. If anyone needs one. But I don't know. I don't know if you're trustworthy with that name. You be lurking. I know you are. I know you're lurking. I know you are. You ain't sneaky. We all know what you're doing. I know exactly what you're doing, man. Or woman. Alright. Having a test at the EMA. Let's see what we got. But clearly the midline's coming into play. So just something to note. If we come back to the top side of this trend channel, I'm looking for another bounce. Damn, Colleen, you're telling me people charge you just to give you some advice on which YouTubers you can watch from? So yeah, there's also two possibilities. There's also the possibility that this is just the downtrend that we formed after the previous move down. I mean, might just be like this too. We had a nice move down, break new low, tried to go higher, and then we just started a new little trend down. So if we come back to the top side of the channel, that's what I'm looking for. You asked about price action, cough up some money for the info. Yeah, it's all based on price action. All based on just what the bars are telling you on the chart. I mean, it takes a lot of learning, a lot of patience, dedication, just like any other method, but with at least the method I'm using where I'm going for just 1 point scalps and I'm risking anywhere from like 2 to 4 points, you have to have a high win rate in order to be successful. And the only way to have a high win rate is by just having a lot of experience and learning from your mistakes, learning from your wins. and applying that knowledge, and then obviously having that psychology checked out, making sure you ain't blowing up, getting mad, angry at the charts, angry at the screen. You gotta be chill. You gotta be chill. What is my morning routine before trading? I go out of bed. First thing I do, first thing I do to get myself hyped up is I hop in a freezing cold shower. If I do something uncomfortable first thing of the day, puts me in that mindset of, all right, I gotta attack the day. I'm not I'm not gonna wait for the day to take me over. I'm gonna take over the day myself, you know? I do that, go outside, get some fresh air, ground ground my feet to the earth, barefoot outside, get a little movement in. Um then I have some hot tea, bone broth, whatever it might be, some warm drink. Gotta get warmed up after that cold shower, and then I come to the charts. But it is tough being on the West Coast, having the 6:30 a.m. start time for the market. So you gotta get up before then, get awake and ready to go early, early. Yeah, the weather's good. The weather's good. I mean, it's cold now. It's cold in the mornings. During the day, obviously, it's very nice. Where you, Eric? Where are you from? Where are you from, Eric? I forget. I forget. If you had already let us know. UK and Canada. UK and Canada? All right, all right. I see you. Depending on the time of year. Yep. Makes sense. Makes sense. No way. You wake up at 3 a.m.? You wake up at 3 a.m., man? Hawaii time zone? That's freaking tough. That's tough. Yeah, Eric definitely likes the cold weather, I see. Well, I don't know if anyone likes the cold weather, but he lives where it is cold. All right, let's see how we react if we indeed touch this top side of the trend channel we got going, which we have right now. Let's see what kind of reaction we have. We have this little leg up. So, even in a downtrend, you got to respect these moves. You got to respect the fact that we are pushing strongly above the EMA. It's it's there for a reason. Like this type of price action isn't just typical unless you are having significant profit taking, significant buying. So I mean, it doesn't mean that the downtrend's over, but it means we're just having a little break. We're having a little break. Hey, let's go to Bali, man. Let's go to Bali. Live carefree on a beach. Go fishing. That's the life. That's the life. But then you go over there and you're like, man, maybe I kind of want a little bit of stress in my life. 8 o'clock bedtime. I mean, still, if you go to bed at 8 and you're waking up at 3, 7 hours, 7 hours of sleep. I need at least 8. At least 8. And I'm good. But 7, I can't handle. I mean, a lot of people, a lot of people get way less sleep, but for me, I'm an athlete. I gotta train, man. I gotta recover. Sleep is so important. Bali markets open at 21:30. That late? That late? Jeez. All right, so if we take a look at just this little thin short-term uptrend, we had this move up. We're clearly having a break. But the rules with any trend, no matter how strong, no matter how short-term, in price action, you want to wait for another test at the high because the markets don't just move up, then down, then straight back up. Usually we have a break, we have another test at the extreme. It's all tied to human psychology. You got to see another test before making a concrete decision. You got to see maybe this isn't the high. Maybe we're gonna go higher. So let's see. Let's see if we get another test at 4402.25. Let's see. Looks like we're trying. Looks like we're trying to go up. How old am I? Anytime someone asks me that, I say you gotta guess. You gotta guess first. You gotta guess, and then I'll let you know. How old do I look? How old do I look? I want to know. 24? Close. Close. Very close. Kobe. Nah, I'm 23. 1 year below. I'm 23. 23. If I shave and come on stream, you'll say I look 20. Do I have a job on the side? Yeah, I do. I do. I've been selling cars. I've been selling cars lately. The last few months. Last few months been working at a car dealership selling cars, but I'm also training, and I run and compete for Lebanon in international races. So I do get some money for that too, actually. I'm sponsored. So I've been training, trading, selling, wheeling and dealing. So now notice what I did. Since we had another leg up and it looks like we're working higher, now at this point I reassess and start widening the channel, because at this point, like, it looks pretty valid. It looks strong. NQ broke overnight highs. Okay. Or the overnight highs in the ES. I mean, the overnight highs in the ES were all the way up here. Should we take a look? Let's take a look. Let's take a look what the ES or the NQ has in store for us. I'm gonna load up that chart. I'm gonna load up the NQ. Let's load up the NQ right now. All right, so still loading, still loading. I want to take a look at the daily chart again for the ES. I mean, if we're going up, a target might be 44.59. If we go down, I mean, first target's just the lows of yesterday, 43.77, right around there. All right, this is the NQ. Yeah, NQ definitely a lot different compared to what we got in the ES. NQ pushing higher, above the overnight lows, or above the overnight highs. ES, a lot different, a lot different. A lot more volume, too. So it's tough to tell at the moment if this indeed is just one leg up, two legs up, and then we start working lower. So we'll have to keep an eye. We'll keep an eye what happens when we come back to the EMA. Is there a potential that this is the downtrend? Maybe. Maybe. It's possible. We'll see if we come back, test this high one more time. 4407.25. Let's see. Let's see. One second. 1 second. Gotta pause for 1 second. All right. All right, let's see what happens right here. Huge bearish bar. One leg down, two legs down. If we work higher, might be a double trap. Might be a double trap. The fact that we bounce at the EMA. If we work higher, I'm gonna go long, above this bullish looking bar. But if we work lower, we might be going all the way back down here. Yep, and we're on the way. We're on the way. All right, so here might be that double trap. Let's see how this bar finishes. I'll get my order ready. I'm gonna get my order ready. If we push up, I'm going long. So what I see here is a form of a double trap. And let's see if it works out for a scalp. We'll see. Counting from this high, we went down once. First attempt to go higher. Second attempt to go higher. So all the longs who went long here, they got trapped by the short sellers. But the fact that we then tested the EMA, had a nice push up, I think now the short sellers might get trapped themselves. If we work higher, if we go above 0575, then the shorts are going to be trapped. Likely going to make a new high here. Considering going for a little bit more. Let's see. I mean, we gotta get at least 1 point. Let's see if we can get that. Now we gotta just sit on our hands. If we do test the EMA again, I want to see a higher low. I want to see some buy-in. Let's go. Come on. Let's do a quick little move for us. All right, here we broke lower at the EMA. Can we end up having a nice push up? Can we do it? Can we do it? Higher low would not be a bad trade either. I mean, we'll see how this bar closes. All right, can we push up? I'm gonna go for 6 ticks. 6 ticks. We're in the same trade, Johnny. All right, let's hope it works out. Let's hope it works out. We need a few more ticks. Few more ticks. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Let's see. All right, we're closing bullish. We're closing bullish. All right. There we go. Not bad. Not bad. You're in the higher low confirmation. Nice. Baby squid. Nice work. All right. Let's update the scalp counter. But once again, I'm just playing price action rules. Even though we're in overall downtrend, we're in a down day. The most recent price actions telling me we gotta test this high. We gotta test 44.0725. That's what we're looking to do right now. So sometimes in those trades, I'm constantly thinking, man, maybe I should go for a little bit more. Maybe I should be going for, like here, I went long at 44.04.25. Your target could be all the way up here, 44.07. It could be like a roughly 3 point. Look at Johnny. Look at Johnny. Okay, baby squid, you drew your downtrend title with an overshoot. Interesting. Where's the overshoot? Up here? Might be like that. Yeah, could be like that. Could be that this was the overshoot. I think I actually had that originally. So yeah, now we're working higher. I know how it is, D'Angelo. For me, it's not psychologically. I've never done the back testing. I've never done the back testing, so it's hard to know if it is even profitable because I mean every scenario is different. Even like if you're back testing using one method and you try to see if another method's profitable, like say you're back testing, but the whole time you're back testing or at least logging your trades, you're basing all your trades off a 1 point scalp. That's always going to affect which trades you take, and it's also going to affect whether or not, like say you're taking 1 point scalps and then you log all your trades and then you see, oh man, maybe I could have been taking 2 points this entire time. As soon as you even make that switch to start scalping for 2 points, it's going to affect how you trade and which trades you take. So what you thought might be a profitable method ends up actually not being profitable because you just start changing your style, which just is a whole nother ball game. So say you are a 1 point scalper and you see, man, if I was trading for 2 points this whole last month, I would have been up a lot more. Then you try the next month. Okay, now you start scalping 2 points. You know what happens when you start scalping 2 points? Your trades completely change. So it's easy to like have those thoughts and insights, but until you actually do it and you perform in your certain method, it's just back testing versus real life trading. All right, we didn't quite reach that high yet. Or we didn't quite tick through it. We're touching it right now. 0725. All right, now we're having that push up. Now we're having that significant push up. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Maybe I should have went for 6 points. Would have worked out for 6 points here. All right. Now what I like to do, the fact that we had a nice leg down, significant move back up. Let's see where the 50% level is. And we're basically at that right now. We're basically right there right now. If we draw where we had 2 touches on the bottom side, a couple touches up here, we're essentially at the midline of the day. So let's see. Do we get rejected there? I mean, looks like we are right now. All right, let's see if we get a lower high here. See if we get a lower high. So now we got to switch gears again. What I'm saying, we had this move up, we had a break, we had the 2 pushes to a new high. Now we can't ignore this little move down either. This looks like a nice little concise downtrend. Even though it's short term, even though it's very, very quick in terms of the move, you gotta respect it as well. Gotta respect it. FX Aaron the GOAT, you're back, man. I thought you were studying, man. What's up with you, bro? If you can't be dedicated to your studies, how do you expect to be dedicated to the charts, man? If you put your mind to something, you gotta stick to it. You can't falter after you just said something different an hour ago. What's up with that? It's unreal, bro. Your trade evade account is activated? Nice, nice. Or were you just that good where you studied and you already finished? Yep, okay. I see you. That was easy. Your trade evade account is activated. Are you using Apex or are you using something else? All right, so interesting spot here. It's really no man's land what we're having right now. I mean, we had the move up. Could potentially come back, test the low again. We had the move down. Could potentially test this low again. We had the move up. We already had those 2 legs to a new extreme. now we have this leg down. We already had the break and the new low. So we could start going sideways for a little bit. It's just hard to tell which direction we're going right now. You're tired of writing? What'd you have to do? You have to write an essay? Alright. I'm gonna change the lighting setup right now. 1 minute. 1 minute. Man, you have to take notes? Notes for what? Notes for what? Man, now I look like a ghost. I just opened the windows where I'm at. I look too white. CLGs? What's a CLG? So yeah, might be sideways for a little bit. Might be sideways. No clear direction, but hopefully we just get a quick, decisive move so we can at least have that going for us. College. Where do you go to college? Where are you going to college? FX Aaron the GOAT. You still in India? India. You're from India. You been to the US though? 2 years of study. Where do you want to go after? Where do you want to go after college? Where your relatives live? Dubai? Dubai? Hey, that's the dream, honestly. I've never been to Dubai. I always wanted to visit. Always wanted to visit. My cousin lives in Dubai. I haven't even visited him. Habibi. My Habibi. Yes, sir. All right, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do in this market? Oh my goodness. But okay, here we go. Here we go. At least we're having some some volatility, some volume. Come on now. But we're really in no man's land. We're going up, down, sideways. So, like I said, we might just be chopping around for a little bit. But you know what? If we get another higher low above the EMA, I'm gonna go long. I'm gonna go long. My next target is 44.10, 44.11. Definitely getting some support at this area. If we quickly reverse here, you know what? I'm gonna place my buy order right there. Let's see. We're basically having two pushes lower. If this ends up reversing, we're gonna trap a lot of short sellers. But it doesn't look like we're gonna reverse right now. 21 day EMA. Man, life is good. Life is good. Life is great. Life is amazing. Life is excellent. Life is what you make of it. But if you are going to be a successful day trader, you got to have a positive outlook on life. I'll tell you that. If you want to be successful, you got to stay positive. You got to stay with the right mindset. Don't get down on yourself. Always have those goals and always be making steps towards those goals. And the only way to do that by staying on that grind. Stay on that grind. Yeah, so we're very choppy. Very, very choppy. No one likes to see this. But it's expected. It's expected after you have what we saw here. Whenever you have like multiple changes in direction in a row, it's hard to tell what's going on. So when it's hard to tell what's going on, we usually end up going sideways. Use the 20-day on the 2000 tick, and you have a separate chart. You have a 15-minute time frame with Bollinger Bands. All right, nice. I used to reference like the 10,000, the 5,000 tick chart, but I ended up just adding to the confusion. One question. Yeah, of course. Ask away. Ask away. I'm not afraid from answering anything. You know what? Let's pull up the 15-minute chart for you. Let's pull up the 15-minute chart. Here we go. I mean, 15-minute chart, I guess it's important for certain key levels, but you don't really see too much. You don't really see too much. Here we got the NQ. NQ looks like we're trying to go higher, maybe. ES. Do I have a girlfriend? Man, you think I only have one girlfriend? Come on now. A girlfriend? Bro, are you serious? If the larger time frame is on the same side, then you go bigger size. If different, then you lower your contract side. Bigger the trend, bigger the size. Okay. I got you. Interesting. Some interesting thoughts right there. You're lucky. I mean, I'm just messing around. I'm messing around. No serious girlfriend. Haven't met the right one to settle down yet, man. Do you have a girlfriend or what? I'm looking for the right one. You gotta be patient. Hard to find one in India. Why is that? Why is that, man? I think it's just an excuse that you're saying to yourself. Come on, FX Aaron the GOAT. I know you can do better than that. I know you can do better than that. 2% success? 98% are not single? Yeah, where'd you get those statistics? The FX Aaron the GOAT School of Mathematics? I don't know if I trust that school. And it does sound like an excuse to go to US. That's true, that's true. I don't know how many I don't know how the loyalty is here compared to India though. In India they'll probably be more loyal to you. You found out, yeah, you had your calculations exactly. I thought so. I knew you would. I know you. I know you already. I know you too well. Do you really think they are loyal? I have no idea. You tell me. You tell me. Are the Indian girls loyal? How am I supposed to know? All right, here we're pushing down. Might be trying to test the low of the day once again. Let's see it. Let's see what happens. Okay, definitely targeting 43.93. 43.93. Your friend got ditched 4 times? 4 times? I mean, maybe it's your friend's fault. Maybe it's your friend's fault, not the girls. But as Eric's saying, yeah, you gotta aim big. You gotta have the odds on your favor. If there's a 0.001% chance you get to see a loyal one, or you get to find a loyal one, you gotta have the math in your favor. You gotta make a lot of attempts. All right, so instead of working lower, we ended up just bouncing here. It's possible that this support level is just holding this line that we have drawn on the chart, because any line that I draw on the chart, any line that Mumu Trades draws on the chart has an effect on the market. Just know that. That's a fact. It has an effect on the market. 100%. 100%. One recommendation. Go ahead. Go ahead. What's the recommendation? I'm listening. I'm listening. I'm waiting, man. I'm waiting. if you guys are enjoying the stream, you already know. You already know. Give your boy a like. Give your boy a like. Let's like it up. If we get at least 30 likes, then FX Aaron the GOAT is gonna have good luck in getting his long-awaited girlfriend. It doesn't mean she's gonna be loyal, but it'll be a good first step. It'll be a good first step. All right, we're in the middle of this junk right now. In the middle of this choppiness. All right, to really make your channel grow, they start trading. Then last 10 to 15 minutes while closing the stream, they do some stuff like what? Like what, bro? Say it already. Say it. Some stuff like what? Like what, man? This guy's crazy. This guy's crazy, man. I don't know if I trust him. It's bad news. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just playing. I'm just playing. But he's keeping us waiting. I know that. Chit-chatting, trolling, and other fun stuff. Your wish. Chit-chatting, trolling, other fun stuff. What kind of fun stuff? You got to give me something concrete if it's going to be a good recommendation. What do you mean? What does that mean? Chit-chatting, trolling? I thought I was trolling you right now. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm trolling you. Let me know. Let me know. What do you mean? As a friend recommending to his friend. No, that's what I'm asking. What do you mean by that? What do you mean trolling? That can mean a lot of different things. You'll just list about. Yeah, list it out. List it out, man. All right, so we're getting some choppiness. Definitely going to entice a lot of shorts here just because they see a nice bearish looking bar, but I don't see any clear direction right now. So I'm staying out. I'm staying out of this. I'm staying out. Man, it's all good, Rev. It happens. It happens. It happens, bro. I know the feeling. You put all the work in, you got funded, and then boom, and end up blowing the account. But just always think about the long term. Always think about the long term. There's always tomorrow. You think you're done, Johnny? Yeah, I know. There's nothing like exciting right now. No, there's no sauce in the market. We're just we're just stale. We're stale. I need something tasty. I need something that looks good for me to hop in, for me to take a bite out of this. Right now, it doesn't look very delicious. It looks plain. It looks like there was no love put into it. Yeah, best to stay out in that case then, Johnny. If you don't know what's going on, I don't know what's going on right now. No one knows what's going on. We're just sideways. I mean, that's what we called out too. We called out 30 minutes ago. We said, okay, we might just be sideways right now because we're just going up, down, up, down. And last 20 minutes, 30 minutes, we've been just like in the middle of this mess. Vanilla? What? Oh, vanilla? Viewing some songs, clips, etc., etc. Yeah, I got you. I got you. Review some videos on YouTube recommended by viewers, like telling some backstory or just play some games. We're always playing a game right now. We're always playing a game in the markets, baby. Are you talking about any streamer in general or live streamers that day trade who do that? I mean, recommend if you got a video you want me to react to, FX Air on the go, let me know. I'm open to anything. I'm open to anything. Should I do the Drake album review? For All the Dogs album review compared to Utopia? Utopia was way better. My man Travis Scott, way better than Drake on that last album. Oh, hell no, Johnny. No chance, no chance. I'm not putting that up. What song? What song, Johnny? Or what song, Aaron? Not two, not two. Not two, not two? Is that how you spell it? Yeah, that's what I thought too. I can't play some songs unless, well, yeah, I don't get I don't want to get my stream taken down, bro. I don't Is that how you spell not two or is it Naatu? Naatu. Is it two A's or one A? Look, this is what shows up. Not two. I search not two. It's only double A. Two A's. This one right here. Is this it? Is this it? I'll listen to it, man. I will, I will. Man, I don't discriminate with which music I listen to. Indian music, Spanish music, French music, Italian music, English music, I don't care. You'll vibe differently. I'm always vibing. I'm always vibing, bro. All right, honestly, I don't see anything too great right now. What is up with this market? My goodness. Let's see. If you had gone short right here, you would have barely worked out for a scalp. All right, now we're breaking up. Now we're breaking up. I'm honestly thinking we're gonna trade up to 44.11. This is my first target. Up here, right up here. Who just will someone watching the stream? Did someone just get the Replicanto trade copier using my code? Because I just got an email. I earned a commission. Flowbots Replicanto. Someone used my code. I appreciate that. Let's go, Dinesh. Nice. Hell yeah. You're in good business. You're in good business. All right, good to know my discount code works. I appreciate it. Dinesh. Zen in. Zen in. All right, peace out, Aaron. Peace out. We're best friends now. I'm gonna come to India. I'm gonna stay at your place, all right? We'll talk. We'll talk off stream, but peace. All right, so as soon as we thought we were breaking out, the breakout failed. Who knows? We might trap some longs and then keep working lower, have a down day. We'll see. All right, we're at 970 subscribers. Can we get to 1K? When can we get to 1K? 30 more. What does your after hours chart review look like? Do you look at other traders like Mac Opinion trades on my daily chart review? Oh, when I post video? No, that's just my own chart review. I just do it in one take. I sit at the chart, mark it up a little bit, press record, and then I go. That's it. I mean, I do what I do on stream right now. This is my chart review. All right, very sideways. What is going on, guys? How are we gonna break out of this? But for now, I might call it a day. I'm gonna call it a day right there. Peace out, everyone. Peace out. Apex code in the description. Replicanto code in the description. Support your boy. Like up the stream on your way out. Thanks again. We'll see you all tomorrow. 1-0 today. Not too bad. Not too bad. Peace. But we'll see what happens.